Hello everyone, Michael here with the Daily Note 2 YouTube channel, and welcome to another episode. So today I want to focus on hidden gestures for the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 that is not found in the manual. And there'll be gestures for Samsung apps, Google apps, and Android OS 4.1.1 and 4.1.2. And just letting you know, these gestures will probably work for the Galaxy S3, and I've covered a few in the past, but I can't expect you guys to have watched all my episodes, and I found some new ones too. So let's get started. I want to show you my absolute favorite gesture. So I want to open this app called Nova 3 that I got for $1 from the Google App Store today. But in any game or any app, you could do just hold your finger from the bezel and just do a quick hard swipe down, and you could adjust the brightness, right? And this works for any app. For example, say that you had another game open in portrait mode. Just do a quick hard swipe down from the top, and you could access that those brightness settings or notification bar settings. Okay, and it also works for video, so let's launch that. So just letting you know, you could do that as well. But while we're in here, I wanted to show you a couple of things. So you can't do this when these controls are there, right? So make them go away by tapping on the screen, but hold the right side of the screen and you could adjust volume. Okay, and hold the left side of the screen and you could adjust the brightness. Okay, this is a default stock video player by Samsung. Okay, oh, and there's this as well. So grab that blue dot here, right? Then you could see that detailed seek 1/4x, 1/4. So the higher you go up, well, it only goes to 1/4, but lets you do like a fine seek over here. Okay, instead of doing it from the bottom, which is a 1x seek. So one more thing while we're in here, you could zoom into the video now. You can move them around in the video. So maybe if you have like a 1080p video you want to zoom into it, maybe that might be useful. I did cover this just a few days ago, but I thought it was appropriate for the video. Some notifications collapse and expand, so do a 2-finger tap and drag up or drag down, and when you're done looking at the notification, you could just swipe to get rid of it. Let's move on to music player. I'm not sure if this is a new feature in 4.1.1. I just don't remember ever being able to do this, but you could do a quick swipe from the music player and then you could go backwards and forward. Just like video player I showed you, just grab that blue dot and move up and you could do detailed seeks. Let's move on to the stock browser. So I'm sure you guys know how to pinch, right? Then you could select these browsers here, but did you know you could do this? You could enable things in settings and labs and turn on these two things, because by default, right, we have those two bars, that notification bar and the navigation bar up there, but we just got rid of them. But you could actually access everything up there with just the finger. Just put your finger a little bit into the bezel, and then you could get these controls that turns on and off the mobile pages. And then if you go here, you could just type in the new page or search term. Okay, and you could share, do find on the page. Okay, this one's cool. If you go here, you could just straight up jump to the page, to the other windows, right? Or you can just leave your finger there and you could get to that zoomed out view there. And then this one, you could go to your favorites and histories and make pages your favorite. So literally all the options are there, and you could also hit the menu button if you really want to use that again. But all those controls are really accessible. It just takes a little bit of getting used to, but I really like it because you gain a lot of space and it just looks beautiful being able to see the entire web page on here. And let's go to the next one. So this is a quick one. S Planner. It might be just called Calendar in your phone, but there's this button here, right, that lets you do that. You could instead just do a 2-finger drag, and it works just the same. Let's go to the next one. Let's move on to S Note. So say that you open a file, it opens in a read-only mode, but if you do a single tap on the screen, it eventually gets to writing mode. So let's do one. Let's add up 2 more pages, 2 and 3. Okay, and let's add 1 more, 4. Okay, say that you didn't like the page, you could do a 3-finger tap, and it crumples the paper, gets rid of the page. Let's go back to read-only mode. In read-only mode, you could flip through pages with a swipe. And even in read-only mode, you could get rid of these pages by doing a 3-finger tap. I guess that's kind of like a crumple action. Do a save. Then let's go to this file here. I want to show you two things on the Samsung keyboard. I showed you cursor control in a previous episode, and how I wasn't able to find it useful, but I was using it wrong. So cursor control is enabled, only works on Android 4.1.2, but you could use the keyboard kind of like a touchpad to navigate around the text. If you see that blue up there, if you want to edit text like that. And another thing is, I'm sure you've seen this by now, but you could pinch on the keyboard and it goes to that one-handed keyboard. You could flip to the side that if you're left-handed, you could do that. Okay, or you could zoom in. So let's go to Google Maps, and I have searched for the happiest place on earth, also known as Las Vegas. So you could do a 2-finger tap and then move up and move down to change the angle of view. Okay, so that's a completely flat view, and then you could drag down, and then now we're looking at it at a different angle. Then you could do a 2-finger rotate. Right, you could rotate through these buildings there, and I was surprised that it seems like they added 3D building detail to most of what I've searched for anyway. So check it out. I know it's not there for all countries, but it seems like all the major cities in the US have these 3D buildings now, even little houses and such. Before I move on any further, I know there are experts and non-experts at the Android OS watching, but if I'm able to show you one hidden gesture that you weren't aware of, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on this video. So let's go to Gmail. And Gmail has gotten a good update recently. So in the past you weren't able to zoom in and zoom out of this email, but if you go to settings, general settings, autofit messages, when you open the message, it is totally zoomed out, and now you could do this all day. And before, it was kind of a drag because you would have to go across the message first, and then you were able to swipe to the next email, but it works much better. Another thing that you changed around in this update is that you can't delete anymore, but it'll send it to your archive. So you could just swipe it, right, and then you could it'll send it to the archive. You could get rid of this gray bar just by swiping it away in any direction. Or if you want to undo, you need to tap it. I know this is kind of confusing. When you want to undo, you swipe it that way, it doesn't undo, so just letting you know of that. And last but not least, I only mentioned this because it is not in the manual, and maybe some of you will be new to Android after getting a Galaxy Note 2 for Christmas, but go to your contacts, and you could either do a swipe this way to send them a message or swipe that way to make a phone call. It is probably the first gesture you'll learn on Android, but it is a good one. So anyway, that's the end of this episode, and if you know somebody with a Galaxy Note 2 or a Galaxy S3, definitely share this video because maybe they'll get some good useful tips out of it. So if you haven't been to my channel yet, please come to my channel and check out my 100+ videos on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe because I create a video a day so that you could get the most out of your Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Once again, thank you for watching.